Hey guys, gwyned here, bringing you round 2 from MPDC 15.9, streaming these games live today. I won round 1, and looks like my opponent won the dice roll, and presumably will choose to go first. And my opponent says that I can have fun, but not to have any luck, which, you know, I understand that. So let's see, he did choose to play first, and I've got a 3-lander, that's fine. Early drop, some burn, ponder, that looks pretty good. So let's see what I'm up against. Infect, okay. And of course, not only Infect, but he has the turn 1 Delver. Or, I'm sorry, turn 1 Glistener Elf. The good news is, next turn I'll be able to play Ashmoth Hound, and that's really good against them. Perilous Mirror is also really good. So I will, order him like that. I do not want to shuffle. And let's see how much infect damage he's going to do to me here. A bunch. What is this? Titanic Growth. Okay, so he does 5. That's pretty good. So here could do Ashmouth Hound, which is pretty good protection. I think that I'm fine with that because he pumps it up. I mean, the other thing to do is incinerate it. But I think I'd rather save that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play the Hound here. Forces him to use removal just to avoid dying right away. And it still trades with a 3 toughness creature. So I think that's good. We'll see. This is not a great matchup, but it's fine. Oh, he's going to Apostle's Blessing it. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, and just like that, I am dead. So we'll die here, yeah. And that's why I think Infect is totally stupid and broken and should not be allowed in the format. But, you know, what can I say? All right, so I know I'm playing Infect. We're going to get these Geist Flames in. Trying to think if he plays the Spiders or not. It's probably not a bad idea to bring in the Outrages in case he does. Happy with Mana Leak. The Bears are good. Okay, but something's got to have to come out. I obviously am going to need to do something here. Let's see. What do I want to take out? I don't think I'm going to want to think twice's. Delver is not great, actually, against him. But I hate to decrease those too much. Ether Adept. Well, I don't want to. This is tough. This is a tough matchup. So I still need to get 3 cards out. I think Stitch Drake is, while good, is not as good. Maybe I don't need all of the Geist Flames. Cut one of those, and then I need to make 1 more cut. Do I want Mana Leak? Do I want Negate? I think Mana Leak is fine. I think I'll just cut a Mana Leak. I will be on the play, so they're going to be decent. Yeah, no, Chandra's Outrage, having 2 of these may be greedy. He's not really long game. Maybe those are just wrong. Maybe I'll keep 1 in to deal with the Spider. And then usually this particular version is playing the Return from Graveyard guy, so I think I'll bring in some Manic Vandals. I got a little bit of time left. Boosts my creatures up to 18. Is 2 enough? Probably. That way if he has any life stats. I mean, this is just good. In fact, we might as well get the 3rd one out here. These are just going to be good. Ashmouth Hound is pretty good. Let's see, Perilous Mirror is pretty good. I'm going to want to be removing his guy, so I like the Phantasmal Bear. Maybe I'll do 1 less Delver? I mean, Delver's a nice win con, though. Maybe I'll leave that in. Don't want to get rid of the Ponders. Okay, I got to make a decision here. Maybe I will we'll just run with 2 Vandals. Alright, so I get to go first. Drew both of the Vandals. No red on the play. 2 lander. have a silent departure and a delver, and that's it. I mean, I can silent departure his play, but I can't burn anything. Ugh. This is sad. I don't think I can win with this hand. If it had a mountain, it'd be good. But he's so fast, and I can't. Yeah, I think I just have to ship that. Okay, this is actually better. This is a lot better. I am happy I mulled. I think it was the right decision regardless, but I think here winning quickly is nice. So I think I will go ahead and get the Delver out. So he's sitting there thinking about Delver for a while. Alright, so let's hopefully, I'm happy to see a Glistener Elf this time. Let's see if he's able to get rid of it. Guess we'll see if I flip first. That's not a great draw. So here, I'll just go ahead and Geist Flame it. And he just dies. Attack with the Delver. I mean, 3 Delvers could be sweet if I could get them all out, but... Alright, so let's see here. I'm going to hit him for 1. I think... What are my odds of getting another instant? I mean, pretty decent. How much damage do I want to do? I mean, he's likely to have a creature. Next turn, I'm just going to play the Delver. I think I'm going to need... If I get them both flipped, I can have a really, really fast aggressive start, and I think that's what I'm going to go for. So we'll try that. Obviously the bear is a little bit better. Of course, he's got more ways of removing the bear, so maybe this is fine. I could see him using a one of his pump spells on it, so I think I'm happy to not have it. Okay, so he's got 2 more Glisteners. Wow, okay. Hopefully here I can just hit this, and I hit it. So that's great. So I'm going to draw the Silent Departure. Unfortunately, these are all blue. I mean, I've got a couple options here. I can get rid of both of them. I think I hit with one and drop a bear is the play. Because, I mean, yeah, I can hit him for 6, but he could, I mean, I really want to keep him from hitting me. So I think I'm just going to hit him with 1 for now. Drop the bear and hope I can draw into something sweet here. So let's see what else he's got. So you can play Apostle's Blessing here and get in for a bunch. And he's at least not doing that right away. He doesn't have the absolute nut draw. So let's see what he's going to do instead. He can pump to take care of a lot of things. I mean, he's got a lot of options here. It's the thing about Infect. There's so many different things he could do. And when it comes together, there's not a whole lot you can do about it. I'm not real positive that I'm going to win this game, but... So he's got a Blight Mamba that he can't regenerate. I think that's a good sign. See if he attacks with both. He attacks with neither. Alright, so here... I think I will play the Hound because it diversifies my blockers. And that way I've still got one more than him and I can hit with the insect. Not sure what he's thinking about here. Is he double queuing or something? I don't know what's going on. Alright, so let's see what he's able to do here now. Okay, so obviously here I'm just going to make that block. Not sure if he knows how that works. I mean, he can pump it, but I mean, he has to regenerate it. So he regenerates it. It does 1. Oh, and he Titanic Growth. I mean, that's fine though. All right, so here, I think now that I have a Silent Departure and I have a second Silent Departure. I mean, yeah, I really could have used a another land there. So we'll drop him to 10. I managed to not diversify my threats. He only has 3 mana. I think I'm happy to just go ahead and Silent Departure the Blight Mamba here. He lets that resolve, so I've still got 2 blockers and 2 blockers. That's great. So he's going to replay the Mamba. Let's see what he does here. No attacks. Alright, well, the longer this goes... Oh, golly. Okay, I could really use an island now. So we'll go ahead and swing in... Well, no, that's probably greedy. Let's hit with that one. I can't play Silent Departure as an instant. Do I play Delver to block? Of course, all he then needs is an Apostle's Blessing. Could do Silent Departure again. Yeah, I really could use a land. I don't really think that Stitch Strike's ever going to get played here. On the other hand, if I play the Delver, it gives me one more guy. Of course, he's got enough land guys that probably won't matter. I mean, on the odd chance I flip the Delver, is that better than Silent Departure? Probably going to have to block with it anyway. Maybe I just Silent Departure. Man, I wish I had something else I could play. This is tough. I mean, if he draws the Spider, it totally shuts me down. I think I have to hold on to Silent Departure. So in that case, I think I will just play the Delver. It's a little riskier, but I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm happy even to trade with it here. Yeah, because see, if he has the Spider here, I'm in big trouble. But if he doesn't, but if I can Silent Departure it, then I'm really not in big trouble. So it'll really just depend here. That would be unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Geist Flame, I'm still 2 mana away from Geist Flame. I can play a Stitch Strike next turn if I draw an island. There's a lot of different ways this could go down. So let's see what he does here. The good news is if he uses Apostle's Blessing, he dies. Unless he dies. Unless he can kill me in 1 turn, which that would be pretty impressive. So let's see what he's got here. The fact that he's not just swinging in, it's pretty good for me. He either kind of has it or he doesn't. Obviously, he's probably got 1 more turn here. Of course, I could also draw a burn spell and it wouldn't matter. A lot of ways this could go. He's obviously deep in the tank trying to figure out what he's going to do. So, I'll wait another second. Maybe I'll go ahead and pause since he's thinking so long. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pause here. Alright, so my opponent went ahead and played a second Blight Mamba and then passed the turn back. Sorry about that delay. Let's see what I find here. Incinerate would be awesome. 1 time, Incinerate, Brimstone Volley. I mean, I guess that gives me the win, so that's fine. Do you want to reveal this card? Yes. And then I attack in for lethal. Right? I can't think of a card that would... Did I get there? I think I got there. Let's see what he's got. Anything? Anything? Alright, there's the good games. So squeaked by with that one. And we are off to game 3. Okay. Deep breath. Didn't really see anything there. Didn't see the artifact guys, but doesn't mean Manic Vandal's not still good. I mean, if nothing else, it's still a creature. I think I still like the Outrage, although not having any land there would have made Outrage pretty awkward. But this deck usually can get into 3 land without too much trouble. I don't really think Aether Adept is really good against him. I mean, bouncing the Spider can be good, assuming he's playing that, which he almost certainly is. But I have 3 Silent Departure. Excuse me. I think I'm just going to run with this. So see if we can pull something off here against Infect. I can't remember the last time I actually won a match against Infect. So great 3-lander, 4 spells. Very happy with that. Not super happy that he's on the play and he once again has a Glistener Elf. That's just sick. I guess the only good news here is that I have a Delver to at least prevent him from hitting. And given what I know about him, I will probably trade it off. Happily. I will make that trade all day at this point. And if he wants to burn a pump spell here, I am totally happy with that too. So we'll get an Ashmouth Hound here. Could use some removal. Hopefully he doesn't have Apostle's Blessing here. Obviously he has pump of some sort, but at least I'm getting to block. So he is pumping it here. Yeah, he does have the Apostle's Blessing, which is interesting because he still let me block. That was definitely a mistake. I mean, unless he just wants to get rid of it, but you know, I think I'm fine with that. So here can play a Delver, and then play another Ashmouth Hound as well. All right. So he's got 4 cards left, 3 cards now. Let's see what he's playing here. This is presumably a Spider. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but not totally unexpected. No, I'm not going to reveal that. So here we play a land. I didn't play a land. I think I'm happy to go ahead and get the Stitch Drake out. Is that better than the Perilous Mirror? I mean, the Perilous Mirror keeps him from attacking with the... Of course, so does the Drake. He can pump. Yeah, that's interesting. So he can pump it and save it. This has 3. That barely... Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and run out the Stitch Drake here. Obviously no attacks there. So the Blight Widow's unfortunate, but he's drawing a lot of lands and he doesn't even attack. Okay, so let's see if I can get this guy flipped. And I apparently cannot. So we will just play the Perilous Mirror here and pass the turn. Could deal Chandra's Outrage would be great. Silent Departure would be awesome. A lot of different things I could do here. Let's see what he does. He does nothing. Silent Departure? Mana Leak is fine. I think I'm good with that. So I'm going to keep this other card in my hand. Obviously I can't kill him. Obviously he knows I have the Mana Leak, but I'm really not that disturbed about him knowing about it because it still is still fine. I'm going to need a way to deal with Blight Widow, but if I can find something here, then I will be in good shape. So he's going to continue to do nothing. I will go ahead and cast Ponder here. Chandra's Outrage 1 time. Okay, so I do have it. I will go ahead and draw it. Oh no. Oh no, that's... Did I do that right? Yeah, I did that right. So here, I'm going to wait. Yeah, because I'm going to be able to cast it with Mana Leak backup because that... Is that right? Yeah, that's got to be right. So I will wait till next turn. See if I can catch him with some mana tapped. Just once? Tap your mana? No. Nothing. So I have an Ashmouth Hound. So I Chandra's Outrage. He pumps it. I Mana Leak it, but presumably his pump... Yeah, is probably not going to be enough. So... But at least it makes him waste it. I think I'm willing to give this a shot. See what he's got about that. So he will pump. He's just going to use Apostle's Blessing. Alright. So do I use the Mana Leak here? He pays. I don't think it really matters. So that's unfortunate, but I get the Apostle's Blessing out of his hand. So I think I'm alright with that. And so from there we'll just pass the turn. At least I pulled him. So he's only got 2 Apostles' Blessing left. I'm going to be able to deal with that Blight Widow eventually. Don't know how yet. Make sure I've got my right stop set. May just have to start burning him out if he can't do anything. And we'll wait and see. We will wait and see. I guess I could have left if I've been... Well, I don't know, but having the ability to play Mana Leak is fine. Never mind. I was going to say it would have been nice to have played it different. Oh, but I couldn't. Never mind. I'm just blabbering on. I wanted to have the option of playing Ashmouth Hound, but in order to play the Chandra's Outrage, I had to use both red mana. Yeah, you can see where that thought progression is going. So he's running a lot of lands. He's not doing a whole lot. I am up on time. I mean, eventually he's going to have to start doing something. And of course, I'm not drawing great at all here, but that's okay. Guess I could have waited on the Chandra's Outrage, forced him to do something. Let's see if another... Rotwolf is fine. Not worried about that. Brimstone Volley. So here is a great opportunity to go ahead and swing in with the Stitch Drake. Because he plays... Yeah, okay, so I think this will work. So let's go ahead and swing in with... Let's think. Swing in with the Perilous Mirror and maybe the Stitch Drake as well. Let's see what he wants to do here. So if he kills one, it activates Brimstone Volley. Okay, so he's gonna bite. And he's gonna bite. That's interesting. Okay. I'm good with that. So he has to play a trick. I am just fine with that. So he's trading... Okay. So he gets to draw a card out of it. Not really worried about the Rotwolf. So I'll kill this. And if he plays anything, okay, so he's got Apostle's Blessing, and he's mutagen and growthing it, which means I am then free to Brimstone Volley it. And now, presumably he doesn't have another Apostle's Blessing. So those all go away. He gets a card out of the deal. I guess I could have put it on the other one. That would have been better, but it's alright. I did get rid of it and still have my flyers out. I think I'm okay with that exchange. Maybe putting the Perilous Mirror on the Rotwolf would have been better, since I knew that was going to work, but I think I'm okay with that. So let's see what he does here. Nothing. Alright, so we will go ahead and Geist Flame that. Now we're looking pretty. I can replay Geist Flame. So yeah, we're in good shape here. I think I may have actually successfully... Oh, he's got another one. Pistis Strike. And I get a poison counter. Okay, you got me. So what else are you going to do? He's asking me if my Mana Leak is still there. That should be a question he already knows the answer to, since I haven't played it yet. And, okay, that's it. You're going to attack with the Roddy. Alright. And you can't double pump? Let's think about this. And he takes 2. He can do 1 and 1. I think just blocking with 1 is fine. I'm 2. I mean, I hit back. Yeah, not for enough. Ice Flame is an instant, so I can do 1 more damage to him. Make sure my stops are off. Okay, so he takes 1. He's gonna natural predation. Okay. So that's when I cast Geist Flame. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the Rotwolf. So he gains 1. He takes 1. And then I deal damage and we trade. I am fine with that. I mean, he gets a card out of the deal, but... Alright. And no play. Mountain is definitely not what I needed there, but we'll go ahead and swing in here. Okay, let's see what else he's got here. Glistener Elf. Do not need land here. That's really unfortunate. And it's going to be, my mana leak probably is never going to get used. He's drawn quite a bit of land. He's probably got lots of pump spells in hand. It would take quite a bit to save that Glistener Elf, though. Let's see if he attacks in or not. I'm hoping he doesn't. But if he does, I think I have to block. I mean, 4 pump spells is plenty to finish me off. Okay, I still think I'm fine. So he's got a pump here. So he gains, so he becomes a 5/5. Oh, am I just dead? Because of trample? I mean, I was dead anyway. I hate Infect.